Welcome to Raleigh Roots, a podcast about living, working, and raising a family in the Triangle. Join hosts Kate and Kathryn for lighthearted conversations, stories, and interviews about what it is really like to live here. Whether you're thinking about moving to the Triangle or have already planted roots here, tune in and listen on your favorite device. And now your hosts, Kate and Kathryn.
All right, friends. Welcome back to Raleigh Roots. We are on episode 5. And in Johnston County, we say 5. We're on episode 5.
Episode 5. I'm Kate.
I am Kathryn, and we are so glad you're back. And if you're watching, I hope you have noticed we are trying to spiff up our recording space.
Yes.
Make it a little more homey,
Adultish.
yes, and comfy. Now we still have some work to do, so stay tuned. But we added a fun little comfy rug, some chairs, table. So if you want to be a guest and you want to be comfy, you now have a much better spot on here. We are glad you're back. We hope you've enjoyed our last 4 episodes. We are a little shocked that we're on episode 5, right?
Yes.
We're excited. And Kate, how was your weekend? How was the beginning of your week? Anything new?
These are very good questions. My weekend was good. We did end up with another basketball tournament. That was unexpected. So I ended up in Bermuda Run again. So that was for one day. And then I had a breakdown about my son leaving for college. It came on very unexpectedly. I was changing out the duvet comforter in his room and ended up starting to sob and lying in his bed crying when him and his girlfriend got home and came up and found me. So not only was it unexpected, it was slightly awkward.
So you know what? Same. I know we've talked about this in our last episode, but both of us have kids leaving for school and it's getting very real. It's time. Mine leaves and I've got 3 more weeks. You only have what, 2?
Yeah.
I had a little mini breakdown Saturday night too. And it's so weird. It hits you at the weirdest times. And I am not a big crier. I mean, of course I cry because I'm human and I'm normal, but I had a full on waterfall.
Yeah.
Let's go. All of you that have been through it, you can, come and scoop us up off of our bed and, tell us we're going to be okay. Did a little bit of beach time this weekend. Super fun, relaxing, worked some. And now I am in college mode of my dining room looks like a disaster zone.
Mm-hmm.
I've got, plastic drawers that are going and towels and laundry baskets and you name it, which when we do our back to school episode, which I think will be coming up soon, we will also add in some college lists and some ideas about packing for college. So we'll let you know about that too.
Sounds good.
Yes. So jumping into today.
Yes, we have some exciting news for Raleigh. CNBC just dropped their 2025 rankings, and North Carolina is officially the best state for business. I mean, this is a good place to be.
Yeah, that is super awesome. And if it's the best place for business, then obviously it is I think it's the best place to live, of course. But that's a pretty amazing statistic or a big announcement for us, right?
We make a lot of these lists and we are growing. It's why I think Raleigh's on the mark for so many people. But again, talking about graduates in college, also ADP and the Wall Street Journal just said that Raleigh is the best city in the United States for hiring college graduates.
I mean, y'all.
Yeah.
For real.
That's a big deal.
I mean, that's a huge deal. And even if you don't have kids that age, if you have up and coming kids, I mean, that is a really amazing feeling to think, wow, the job market here really caters to graduates and young people that are looking for jobs. I love that.
I do too.
Yeah.
So if your child graduated this year and has been on sabbatical or touring wherever they're touring or missionary work or whatever they're up to and want to start pursuing the job market, look at Raleigh.
It's great. You've got another statistic to share about, or another point about, companies
Well, that's one of the reasons we made it as the number one. And we've got Cisco, Red Hat, Epic Games, and a ton of other companies that are moving to the area.
Yeah. And they're here and they really are focusing on hiring young graduates. So I love that.
Yeah, those are some really great rankings that were just released. And spinning a little bit more about Raleigh, did you see last night there was a meeting that Kane hosted over by North Hills? There is a rezoning proposition. Have you seen
I
this?
have not seen this. Tell me about it.
Okay, so as you know, North Hills has been growing forever, but now they're, I think, propositioning to have 5 more high rises.
Okay. And explain in case someone doesn't know. Yes, you said Kane. John Kane is
Yes.
the biggest name and help is
Developer.
developer and
Yes.
has developed North Hills. And if you are not from around here, North Hills used to be an old mall, an old shopping mall. But growing up, I would go to it, and I mean, the best stores ever. But he has really revitalized the area of North Hills and continues to grow businesses, residential, commercial, and it's one of the most desired areas to move to.
Yes, he's done. I mean, it's been very well received. They're not looking to go out as much, which I think they've kind of taken as much property as they could so far, but they are now trying to go up.
Yeah. So we're going to see some more high-rise buildings.
Which, I mean, I'm a mixed bag on it because it's great for the area, but I feel like, at least where I am located, I'm getting sandwiched between a big city and then a mini city.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, it is. You have to appreciate growth, right? Because personally, I think it helps with the value of your home increasing. I think that it provides opportunity for your kids and yourself, and even, it's growing in areas to help people that are retired, right? I mean, so many things are happening for all age groups. You know what? You got to embrace change and new. And that's hard for me. I'm not great with change. Sometimes I don't love new, but you know what? If you can't control it, you just jump on and ride with the wave, baby.
Very true.
Yes. So those are some cool statistics. Now in Raleigh, it has been so hot. And when I say hot, like I carry around my flamingo fan. I'm just kidding. I don't carry around, but I did get this from a friend, and I'm like, this is my new bestie. It's kind of tacky and kind of reminds me of the Golden Girls a little bit.
I like it.
So yes, y'all, dog days of summer are here. I mean, it's been bad. It's been real bad. I have an embarrassing story. Shocker. So I was in a dress. I was in a meeting. Thankfully, it was a small meeting. And I did not realize that my dress was not covering the full bottom part of my legs and maybe a little bit of my tush. I stood up. Oh, yeah, y'all. And I had sweat marks all over the vinyl seat. And I was like, isn't this very professional and successful looking? I was like, this is cute. And come on, what if someone's back in the dating world and they go to dinner and it's 105 degrees?
Right.
And they're trying to impress their date, and all of a sudden they stand up and their seat is wet. Okay, not good. I went home and I Google searched, what can I do about this?
And
I've ordered it, but I have not tried it. You can either get it in like a deodorant stick or a lotion, and it is for women, y'all.
like a chafe stick?
Kind of, and it's for sweating. Like you can do it on your face, under your arms, the back of your legs, your thighs. And I think I'm pronouncing it right. Carp. Did I say that right?
Carp.
Yes. And let me tell you, when I get it, I can assure you I will give you a review. So yes, carp, CARPE. And again, I haven't used it. But when I stood up, I thought, holy hell, this is terrible. I can't live my life like this. So getting back to the real topic of conversation, dog days of summer. Here are some things to do in Raleigh.
Yes, we have
Back to normal program.
back to our normal programming. We went on a little adventure, Kathryn and I, and you will see some clips on our social media page. And I will try my best to get them into the show as well. But we went and visited Sky Zone. I do remember so well, our kids being younger, and it was so hot, like it has been this summer. And they are just pent up. They have so much energy. It's too hot to go to the pool. I mean, honestly, I went to swim laps the other morning and it felt like a bathtub. It was kind of disgusting.
You went to swim laps?
I did.
I'm proud of you. It's good for your body.
It is. And it's good for
I
my.
used to only think old ladies did that, but it's really good for your joints.
Yeah.
And it's good for you.
Yes, I actually very much enjoy it in the summer.
Yeah.
But I did not enjoy it the other day because the water was so hot. It was like jello. I don't know. It just was
Not refreshing.
not ideal. Not ideal. So the pool is not cooling you off. You really have to be inside.
Yeah. And look, let me tell you, the indoor jump zones, there are several around town. Sky Zone, Defy Gravity,
Big air.
I forget how much I love those. Now, again, I will be 48 in just a few weeks. And
Birthday?
yeah, but I'm just going to say I'm like 28. But anyway, 48. Kate and I participated to just remember how it was to go. So if you have children, take them. But if you're, who cares? If you're a parent, grandparent, get out there and jump. I could still do a backflip, y'all. Now, I was sore for about 2 days, but I also probably should have put on Depends.
Yes, yes.
After having babies, that when you go to a jump zone, that's a little risky.
I'm not sure because we did not go to Defy Gravity, but they used to have little mom packs in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yep, they did. I
Yeah.
went to a birthday party and I actually utilized some of those.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what it's there for.
Yep. Sky Zone, Defy Gravity, indoor trampoline parks are really
Great way to get
Yeah,
out a bunch of energy. There are some hybrid parks like indoor playgrounds and things like that. Galaxy Fun Park, Angel Island in Cary and Durham, Happy Feet in Apex and Clayton.
Yep.
And my Ryan has been asking to go putt-putt. And I'm sorry, but it's way too hot for that.
Yeah.
However, there is an indoor putt-putt course called the Party Shack.
Partee, party. And I've been, and y'all, it's fun. And I
I
think
haven't been.
I have.
Okay.
They have a golf simulator as well.
Okay.
It's indoor. They actually, the way that they have decorated and prepared the inside, that's really cute. It's fun.
Oh, okay.
They have like a bus inside. This is the one that's on the way to Garner, right? It's
Yes,
on
and then they
Sunday.
opened one in North Raleigh. So there's two.
That's super fun for adults too. The other thing that I wanted to mention, I have not personally been, my kids have been Fantasy Lake. It's actually in Wake Forest, which is a short drive from Raleigh. It's an outdoor water trampoline park.
It's great.
They also have kayaking and paddleboarding and
You can scuba dive there.
scuba dive. You can get a 2-hour pass, a half-day pass. I will say that if you don't book it online in advance, you'll have a hard time.
It does sell out.
Yeah, it sells out. So
And it's been so hot that if you do decide to go to Fantasy Lake, I would highly recommend getting one of the inflatable cabanas so you can stay in the water all day. If you don't, then you will be up on a beach area and you cannot access the water unless you have a pass to the blow up, obstacle course area. You can jump off a cliff. That's fun.
that is fun. Now, for our more studious listeners, visiting libraries is also a good thing. Oberlin has a great library, the Village District. And then there's another library, James B. Hunt. Libraries are a great place to visit and throw in some education for your kids. I hope your kids have read more than mine. Mine are not big readers, which is not great. I'm not super proud of that. Look, they're making it. And if they can read, I'm excited, but they can read. And if you can't, that's okay too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm glad they can read. I'm happy to hear that. The library is a free activity, which is nice because the trampoline parks, Tennessee Lake, those types of areas, they do cost a bit of money to go visit. But yes, the library is free. The Museum of Natural Science downtown.
Museum of Art, Museum of History, which I always forget. It's been a long time since we have been. But kids probably think, oh, that's boring. The Museum of History even has things about like Michael Jordan's and sports for our more wild listeners.
Adrenaline.
junkies.
Yeah.
And rush hour
Karting.
and they've actually got some more locations too.
Yes, they do. And it is so fun. It is a high-ish speed racetrack.
Go-karts.
Yeah.
I actually know the owners and they are so great. And if you ever want to have a birthday party there or whatever, they are amazing to work with. But that is fun for adults and children. And if you're mad at your kid, you can accidentally, tap them from behind.
Oh my God.
You're not supposed to do that, y'all.
No,
No.
we're not. But I think there is an age limit, and I believe it's 10.
You have to be a certain height too. Yeah. But that's a good indoor activity. We hope that we have given you some ideas when it's this hot. And fall is going to be here, and before we know it, football, sports. I know all you guys are excited about that. But yeah, enjoy some of those ideas. And we are going to have a guest on the next show.
Yes. So be on the lookout for that. We will have some teasers coming out beforehand.
If anybody wants to borrow my Flamingo fan, give me a text or a DM.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. We will link all of the places that we mentioned in the show notes. And if you have enjoyed this, please feel free to share with a friend.
And don't forget, stay rooted and a little reckless, Raleigh. Bye.
Bye.